Hi everyone, Steve Westman. I don't do this very often. I'm enjoying the live streams, the audiophile roundtable, but I have a record here, a cut this year from the Atlantic 75 series that blew me away. Now, I'm not talking the Atlantic 75 series from Analog Productions, the 45 RPMs. Love those ones. They sound great. This is the budget. This is the $22 cut that I got at my local record store over the weekend. It rocked and rattled my windows, rocked my house. It was mastered by Bob Ludwig, cut by Bernie Grundman. Of course, it was a digital cut, but for $21, you are getting one hell of a banger uh, album. Now, if you like grunge music, 1990, 1990s, early 1990s, I've got it here. Here it is right here. Stone Temple Pilots, Purple, absolutely incredible. Now, this was their second album. Core came out, which was another banger album. This is a huge major commercial success. It debuted at #1 on the Billboard charts, sold something like 250,000 copies in its first week. Again, some of the singles here, and it blew me away, sort of the sound, the dynamics of this actual album. And I'll show you the record right away. You've got Vaseline, you've got Interstate Love Song, um, really became mainstream tracks in its day. You got another one called Big Empty and Pretty Penny and Unglued, all really big radio plays back in the 90s. I mean, being growing up in the 90s, I had the CD, and I will say, they captured what the CD or what I remember it sounding like in the 90s. Um, Great dynamics, great bass on this cut that Ludwig mastered, and again Bernie Grundman cut. I have nothing bad to say. Again, I can't compare it. We can't compare it yet to the Analog Productions 45 RPM, which I'm sure will be another one hell of a great sounding cut for what $60 when it comes out. I do have the core Analog Productions cut from Analog Productions, and wow, blows me away as well. But for $22, go out to your local record store, guys. Pick it up. I didn't have any problem with the vinyl at all. I just can't believe for $21. Is it audiophile? I mean, one can argue that, right? Um, I mean, we got two of the best master engineers involved in it. Of course, it's a digital cut, but all in, I would say this is well worth the price of admission for $22 as well. I remember when I first got to play this CD back when I was in, gosh, I would have been in, I guess still almost, well, 2019, 20 years old back in 1994. Yeah, and it blew me away. Stone Temple Pilots have been with me my whole life since, and this is probably my favorite album out of them all. I mean, I do like Core, but definitely think this became more of a mainstream record, uh, and really lives on. I mean, it has sort of bluesy sort of sound to it in some of the tracks as well. Um, Obviously, that has elements of grunge, of course, a little bit of country vibe. If you're looking at Interstate Love Song, it has it all. And again, for $21, like I was mentioning, you can't go wrong with it. Here's the back of it right here. I really think. Oh, I guess I'm waiting for the 45 RPM cut because that one's going to be a killer as well, just based on my experience with Analog Productions Core that they came up with. But in the meantime, maybe this is a placeholder for you guys if you want to just experience Stone Temple Pilots on vinyl. Now, this is the same plates were used for I think it's the 2019 cut of this album as well. So it's the same plates used for the current one right here that I'm holding up. I think Target did it, or I think they did it for Target. I think it was like on a purple vinyl, if I'm not mistaken. It could be wrong, but again, wow, grab it. $21. You can probably buy it at a local record store. You will not be disappointed with this. It blew me away. Now, on my audiophile roundtable, we talk about some great sounding records. This is 1981. Excuse me, but for those about to rock, we salute you. AC/DC, guys, 1981, produced by Mutt Lang, came out November of 20th of that year. It's a follow-up of their highly successful Back in Black album, of course. And it's the first and only #1 album they had in the US until the release of Black Ice in October 2008. So that's crazy. They went from 1981 to 2008 before coming out with another #1 album. Again, Mutt Lang, incredible producer, of course, we know. Was part of course, Shania Twain's success and married Shania Twain. Um, but guys, I mean, all the songs on here, I think I've listened to a million times. This is my original Atlantic 1981 Canadian edition. What's cool about it too, yeah, I mean, it's mastered by Robert Ludwig again, and wow, you can probably pick these up in the bargain bins for a bargain. So grab that one. It's one of my recommendations for today as well. And then getting back to it, I know on here, May 17th is going to be a huge, huge day. Rhino High Fidelity or Hi-Fi will be releasing 2 rock titles that morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, May 17th. I'll review those. I've had an opportunity to listen to both of those cuts that will be coming out, and you guys will be very excited, very happy with what you're hearing, and hopefully you'll be excited with the titles that are being released on May 17th, because you know I am. This is just a quick one. Yeah, Stone Temple Pilots, man, grab that. Hopefully the 45 RPM by Analog Productions comes out soon, but in the meantime, grab it. Have a great day. Spin some records, turn them up loud. We'll see you again.